We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Welcome back, as we are hanging out with Rorschach, the superhero pig. And of course, you know what that means. It's superhero-related figure time! And we are hanging out with Rorschach. Right, Rorschach? Oh, get ready to take a look at something else that is superhero-related by way of Playmates in conjunction with Nickelodeon. 40 years of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original sketch Raphael. Now, much like the Leonardo one, this one, of course, is based off the original sketch work that they did for those comics back in the day. I really like the way that these ones look, and I'm really excited to be able to get all four of these guys together to recreate that scene on the back of the box. So let's go ahead and get this one out and take a look at it. Here we go with Raphael right out of the box. In case you missed the Leonardo one where I did full articulation show off, this one I'm just going to wind up putting in some action poses. So let's go ahead, we'll get some of his accessories out and put him in some poses. Here we go with Raphael in his first pose, squatting down, crossing those two sides like we see him do on some of the comic pages. Here we go with Raphael running into battle in another action pose. Here we go with Raphael, both of his eyes tucked into his belt, giving everybody the what for and the grimace before he jumps into battle like the angry little bastard that he is. Raphael also comes with a sword and scabbard that fits nicely on his back. Here we go with Raphael with his sword in his hand. The only difference between his sword and Leonardo's is that his has got a red handle. One more as we got Raphael on his base. He also does come with the same ooze canister that Leonardo came with. Last pose with Raphael and his size out. Another one, I think this one is pretty decent. There's no real loose joints on this one. This one does seem to have just slightly better movement in the hands than the Leonardo one did. Otherwise, the joints on this one are exactly the same. The bends at the knees, the elbows, the movement up in the arms and in the hips, as well as turn and a little bit of pivot down at the bottom of his neck. I think this one was done fairly well. The size looked pretty good. They're not all warped up. I don't have as many complaints, but even then, articulation, when it comes down to the pivots and the feet, that would make this figure so much better. They just kind of missed out on that one. Even a little bit of pivot side to side on the head really would have made these things stand out a lot more. Much like the Leonardo one, I think this one came as close as they could get. I love the sketch art. I even like the little cell shading that they have on the front half of the shell. And this one is going to get an 8 out of 10 toes. And included with every sketch art turtle, you get this piece of sketch art artwork. It's actually on a piece of cardboard. The front is kind of laminated ever so lightly, but there you go with that. And here we go with all four turtles on their bases, doing our best to recreate the original sketch cover art. Anyway, guys, that is all we have on this original sketch figure for Raphael. What did you guys think of our assessment? Be sure to let Rorschach, the superhero pig, know what you thought about this one. Later.